If you have played the new Rebirth map after the update, you guys are probably experiencing a lot of audio issues and the simple fact that you cannot hear footsteps 9 times out of 10. They completely broke the audio in Warzone after the Season 3 update, so today's video we're going to be going over all the best audio settings and what you guys should switch around if you guys actually want to hear some delicious footsteps. So with that being said, if you guys do enjoy today's video and learn something new, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm always going over the best settings and coaching tips on how you guys can improve in the game. With that being said, let's go straight into the best audio settings for Season 3. Alright guys, here I am in my settings. Just as a quick disclaimer, I am on my PC right now, but most of these settings are for both PC and console, so it doesn't really matter that much. What matters most is your headphone type, whatever kind of brand headphones you guys have. I have Astro A40s and I've also used Astro A50s, so these are the settings for those. But these same settings work well with HyperX headphones as well as SteelSeries headphones, so if you guys have those, then keep that in mind. First things first is our audio mix. I have this set to headphones, and I used to actually have it on headphone bass boost before the recent update when they dropped Rebirth, but Rebirth has kind of broken audio. I'm sure that's why most of you guys are watching this video. Rebirth's audio has been absolutely awful. While I do enjoy the map, the audio is not so good. So I switched it down to headphones and I've been hearing a lot more footsteps, and I'm able to hear players that are plating or just crouch walking a lot easier. So yeah, I recommend if you guys are using Astros or HyperX or SteelSeries, try out headphones. But honestly, you guys should try out headphones, headphones-based boost, and of course home theater. These are the 3 best options for audio. Anything else is not so good. Now I have my master game volume set to 100, and make sure you guys also have your effects volume set to 100 as well. This is what's responsible for your footstep audio in Warzone. So I know a lot of you guys might think that this controls the precision strikes and the cluster strikes, which I do completely understand, and it actually does, but it also changes footsteps, which makes it harder to hear footsteps, obviously, if this is lower. So you want to have this set up to 100. I have my music volume, war tracks volume, and dialogue volume kind of down. Dialogue's at 50. I still like to hear whenever there's a precision strike flying in, but I don't want them to blast into my ear, making it hard to hear footsteps. Now for mono audio, make sure you guys leave this off. If it's already off, do not turn this on. This is not a good setting. It's going to pan both your left and right audio channels into one, which is going to make it impossible to tell where players are off of audio. This is very, very bad, but to be honest, Rebirth feels like this is on. I'm not gonna lie, Rebirth is really bad right now with audio. Hopefully they drop a fix very soon. Most of these settings might not actually fix everything, but it's definitely a lot better for me. Also, reduce tinnitus sound. I recommend you guys have this on. This is going to help it not be so, you know, eerie and ringy whenever someone throws a flash grenade or a concussion grenade. And the rest of these settings are completely personal preference. I have my hit marker sounds to Modern Warfare. Now for some quick tips on how you guys can hear more footsteps, if you guys did try out these settings, you guys want to be still more. I know this might sound kind of self-explanatory, kind of obvious, but yeah, I've noticed that whenever I'm standing still more, you get more audio cues. My own footsteps are quite loud, and it's probably going to be the same for you guys too. So if you guys are running around the map all the time and never standing still, you're never going to really hear footsteps unless you get really lucky. You guys are going to see my gameplays. There's a lot of times I'm just standing completely still, trying to sound hoard and really hear what's going on around me before I push someone. The audio is just super bad, and right now that's what you have to do. Also, if you guys have the mix amp for the Astro A40s, I will be making a video on how you guys can set that up. I don't want to actually make that right now because not everyone has that, and not everyone actually use Astro A50s. I want to make this video mainly for all headphone users. I'll make a specific video in the future. So that's all I have for today's video. Keep in mind that these settings might not fix everything. You're still going to struggle to hear. That's mainly the developer's fault. They really need to fix the audio. Even with these settings, I still find myself struggling to hear players that are right next to me. The last tip I give you guys in today's video when it comes to standing still to really observe your audio is the best tip I can give you in today's video. Most of these settings aren't going to be massive changes. They're going to change quite a bit, but they're not going to be the most drastic thing when it comes to hearing every single footstep in Warzone. You would think that after all this time of Rebirth being gone, they would at least know that the audio should be fixed, especially since we've had audio issues way back since Warzone 1. And before the update dropped back in Vondel and the Ashika Island, the audio was perfectly fine. I don't think there's any issues with audio. So whatever they did during the update, they definitely broke something. But with that being said, I have a small little gameplay for you guys using the new Broken Renetti as a attack stance class. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and understanding always.
For my friend. prices have been reduced.
That was close.
Hostile mortar strike near your position.